Alright guys, welcome back to more Metaphor Refantazio. Last episode we entered the Norse mine and Stroll woke into the warrior. And we also unlocked the mage archetype. And now we go further. The merchant's just gonna sell stuff. We got stuff to sell, but I'm not gonna do that until later. Something feels really wrong further in. Yeah, we got no choice but to go. Let's go. Hope everyone's been enjoying the videos, and I hope everyone's been having a good day. Just sipping on my drink.
What is that? I've never seen anything like it.
That's a weird human thing.
This feels wrong.
Bird thing.
Now I remember. They say in the lands beyond mortal reach, great spires of crystal stand. And anyone who might touch them is driven mad.
That's all just superstition though, right? Still, this thing is giving off a really nasty aura.
That's no ordinary monster. Some kind of human?
The way it's moving, it's almost like it's protecting the crystal.
Here it comes.
Let's go. Let's beat this thing.
No holding back.
So this thing is weak to ice.
Could do with this.
You're hitting their weak point.
Blades ready, I'll attack me!
So let's get a bunch of those off.
Got them right in their weak
They
spot.
won't hold back.
Sharp as always, Brian.
Warrior, I'll cut you down.
But again, there's not much strategy we can do right now.
Royal soul.
You hit their weak
Just beat it up. That's all we can do. And it's targeting the front row. So Stroll's gonna get attacked for
This calls
sure.
one of these.
You hit their weak point.
Me! Crystallize!
Unfortunately. But again, it's hard to do
In the name
clean
of justice,
sweeps
guarding seems the wise move.
right now.
Freeze!
Let's go. Free.
You hit their weakness.
That was a lot of damage.
Here.
You hit their weak point.
Me!
Got them right in their weak spot.
Brightest power.
Sharp as always, Brian.
Are you prepared?
Do we
It means necessary.
take it out here? Please, one more turn. Take it out. Yeah. We win.
Not bad, if I say so myself.
Good job, guys.
What is this crystal? By my guess, the monsters were drawn to its aura. We shouldn't leave something so sinister just lying around.
More questions than answers, but there's no time to ponder them. We better move.
That battle wasn't too bad. We handled that pretty well. And now we're just gonna move him to the back. Oh, no, wrong person. Gearus to the back with us. And now we got done with that battle, and the battles aren't done. We still have another big battle coming up. So you think that was the end of it? Never is. Never is.
Let's push through.
We need a bit of MP. Nothing over there, and see what, Galaga? Oh, it's a big kitty. Ah, it's a big kitty cat. That's a dragon. That's a big dragon. There's a big dragon. Nah. You think I'm afraid of it? is more afraid of me than I am of it.
Look. But
yeah, we'll beat it.
got it.
But
Nah, we're not worried about those tooth monsters. And why put teeth monster? Why not put those
Let's go.
snakes that makes it harder because we can't kill them right away? I think we can kill them now right away because we're a higher level. Because once you get to a certain level, you can beat enemies easier. But I want to fight this dragon. Let's go. Wake up.
No, stop.
Wakey wakey. Let's go. So now
Can't say
this
I was
dragon
expecting
is...
you not to fight.
Sorry,
You're either bloody
Gearus.
bold or too confident for your own good. Just so we're clear. Slaying the thing's beyond you. Underestimating a dragon is the fastest way to get yourself killed. Fortunately, this one's on the smaller side as dragons go. We might have a chance of driving it off. Listen,
Oh.
keep an eye on its movements. Be ready for anything. If you sense it bracing to strike, stand your ground and shield yourself. Do not waste your lives in a place like this. Now, let's go, lads!
we're on a mission.
Warrior!
So this one's weak to ice. I think I already stated that, but
This calls for one of these.
bad habit of repeating myself and saying things that I already said. But again, just no real strategy. Just kill it as fast as we
Shall
can.
vanquish evil.
Again, there's no way to avoid not taking damage. Especially with this. You think you were gonna walk out of this fight without taking any damage? That's crazy talk. Maybe New Game Plus, I could do that. That hurts.
Let's try this.
You hit their weak point.
And just don't miss.
Got them right in their weak spot. Sharp as always, Prius.
I call upon royal power within.
Mage!
And now I'm gonna heal
I will fight with pride. Here.
with my main character, and there we go. Fire doesn't do anything to a warrior. Nope, I don't have any more of those.
I'll cut you down.
The power of heal!
Got them right in their weak spot. Nice. Sharp as always, Prius.
Are you prepared?
I won't hold back.
I won't hold back.
Not that any means necessary.
If anything, I have to probably revive myself.
Please.
Yep, knew that was gonna happen. So,
You hit their weakness.
They're mine.
Got them right in their weak
I will
spot.
fight with pride.
Sharp as always, Prius.
This'll do.
revive, and then
Live to warrior.
we'll group heal.
Could do with this.
I knew you.
Because we have no character,
That help.
archetypes that can cast any heals, so. Well, my seeker archetype can, but we have no way to get that yet.
I won't hold back.
Got them right in their weak spot. Nice. Sharp as always, Prius.
No holding back.
Be the Dragon Slayer, yes! Stroll, the Dragon Slayer. We level up pretty well. I'm gonna increase my strength.
Didn't think I had anything left to learn.
Yeah. That was a good fight. We did good. We did good. Bye, dragon. You have a fat tail. Yeah, that was very close. We only lost Stroll. Hey, I was trying my hardest. You did good though, Stroll.
Well,
Stroll's best boy, best bro. Can't convince me otherwise. Got the hiccups. Look at all the treasure. And in here, we get a really good item.
Can't believe it.
The dragon ignition. It does slice and can be purified at the church. Which means it will just add more to it. So, this is a weapon for Stroll. And it's a, yeah, big jump in damage right now. And I think if we get it purified, it inflicts fire damage. Which is really good. And the enemies disappear some reason. Broken igniters. And we should be home scot-free. I hope that merchant guy can get out of here.
look.
The tunnel, the light at the end of the tunnel. Psh, don't count your blessings yet, Stroll.
What?
Oh, the dragon. But we beat the dragon.
Look.
What the?
Yeah, we better run.
Stop.
Run! Avoid the boxes or we die. And I don't want to die today. Run, 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 run! Didn't know this was a platformer. Go, 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 go. We made it. Safe!
We actually made it out.
And in one piece, no less.
Speak for yourself. I think that shaved a couple years off my life.
Damn storm. Can't afford too many delays, but we'll not be getting far in this torrent. We can make camp tonight and slip onto a carriage to the capital tomorrow, once we're out of the wastes. We'll have to, if we want to make it in time.
Public carriage seems a bit risky, doesn't it?
Not with all the outsiders flocking in for the funeral. We'll be 3 faces among hundreds.
Lovely. Another carriage ride. Hopefully this one's smoother than the last couple.
Let's just get our camp set up. Somewhere dry, preferably.
I mean, yeah. Laying in the wet, soggy mud's not very comfortable.
Ah, this is so cozy. I feel alive again.
It's certainly better than freezing. Reminds me of when I was a child. Back then, I wouldn't have been caught dead out in the wilderness like this. Countryside nobility like us had no fortune to speak of. My parents bowed and smiled for their money, and honestly, I despised them for it. Back then, I thought being a noble was about, I don't know, a life of prestige, being respected. But one spring 7 years ago, our town was attacked by this horrific creature. A human. Though I'd no idea at the time. I was evacuated alongside the servants while the rest of the town burned. I waited for my parents to join us in the shelter, but they would never come. The parents I'd so despised had stayed behind to protect the villagers who couldn't flee.
Your parents were heroes.
It changed everything. It taught me who my parents really were, what it really meant to be a noble. But our town's just rubble now. A footnote in history. The human that destroyed us is all we'll ever be known for. I remember my father petitioning the capital for aid, but no reply came. Even knowing how much of a threat the humans were. Now, I think, what if the army? Well, Luis. What if he's the one who abandoned us? If we were just a pawn in his game, then I will make him pay.
Hey, Grius. We all trust each other now, don't we? I think we can tell him.
Aye. Maybe you're right. I'll admit the lad's sword put me in mind of the past.
Something special about that sword?
Well, we used it to identify the messenger from our faction. But it originally belonged to His Highness. A kingly gift from his father. To better suit His Highness and his keen aptitude for magic, that blade was specially forged, with raw magla folded into the metal. Of course, when swordplay bored him, he'd amuse himself by levitating it or standing atop it to glide about. A royal rascal, that one. Those days were all too short. Then, 12 years ago, it all came crashing down.
I've heard. The prince was attacked, right?
There was a plot on his life. One I wish I'd rooted out sooner. Just like tonight, it was pouring rain. Your Highness, this way! Who let these blackguards into the palace?
My lord, are you hurt?
Back!
A royal knight. A wench and nothing more.
You knave! You know nothing of true knighthood. I pledged my life to the prince, and I'll not lose it to you! Highness!
Don't falter! Give chase!
Stop! They dare harm him! I failed him again.
Highness! Highness! What is this? His Highness survived the attack, but the curse hanging over him was powerful and complex. Of all the mage healers in the capital, not one could wake him. And he grew weaker with each passing day. We might lift the curse if we knew the specifics of its formula, but Luis would never give that up. Which leaves but one way. To dispel the curse, its caster must die.
And you're sure Luis is the man you seek?
I saw him in the fray. He was younger then. Younger even than you are now, and shorter besides. I could never mistake him. And now, after spilling the royal blood of father and son both, the people call him not traitor, but savior for His Highness, for the king, and for the very future of this country. He must be dealt with. To kill Luis is to see justice served.
I see. So as he did with the prince, he would make of my city a stepping stone to further heights. A tool to spread the infamy of the humans. You haven't told that story to many, have you? Thank you for trusting me with it.
A rogue never forgets a debt. Even if it takes 3 generations, we'd see it repaid. But neither do we forget a grudge. And Luis will know that soon enough.
So, that's what all this is about. Say, friend, this mission means a lot to you too, doesn't it?
Yes. Of course it does.
You've been carrying a greater weight than I realized. In any case, I owe you my life. And we've both got something we'd fight to protect. Let's save this country. Together. Ideally, once we're out of this cold, of course. I think it's about time we eat. We're almost to the capital, after all. I'd say that's worth celebrating.
I'm beat.
Ugh. Let's check if there's anything behind. But I want... Galaga, don't be a Morgana.
You're kidding.
I just want to see if there's any items around.
Well... nonetheless...
Yes, let's rest.
Huh? I'm pretty sure I fell asleep.
Well, then it's just as I thought. While you're asleep, our connection is much stronger. You wield your magic with ever more confidence. Splendid. As I mentioned previously, the archetype grows and develops anew through encounters with others. Look for those bearing the nobility and presence of the heroes and kings of old. More virtuous than the weight of any crown or medal is the burden you place on your own path forward. The more comrades and supporters who stand beside you, the more your power will deepen as you soar to new heights. One day, if the people join hands and seize the freedom to decide their own future with their own power just as you do, that is my ideal world.
Hold on. What do you mean, supporters? We're trying to keep out of the public eye here.
I mentioned before, did I not? There is no hero without allies, only a single voice in opposition. In other words, even archetypes have their own strengths and weaknesses. They'll be of little use if used thoughtlessly. Life and death are seconds apart on the battlefield. Be attentive, mindful, and strategic. Only then can you emerge victorious. When you feel unsure how to proceed, I recommend you stop, assess your surroundings, and think. The smallest observation is often our greatest inspiration. Well, it's almost dawn. I will be watching with great anticipation. Until we meet again. The royal funeral draws ever closer. 4 days remain.
Good.
Now we're on to
This
the
place here.
royal capital.
Let's go.
Let's
Great.
go.
Let's...
And we're just traveling now.
Escaping the dragon's threat in the Nord mines, the party shakes their pursuers amidst the discovery of great powers. To make up for lost time, they risk hiring a coach to secret them the rest of the way to the capital. funeral draws ever closer. 2 days remain.
Finally, we found a ride. Looks like we should make it in time for the funeral after all.
Last time we rode in a public carriage, it was hit by bandits. A pack of Louise zealots, too, if I remember. Talk about a nasty surprise.
You've come a ways since then. Any bandits who set on us now are in for a nasty surprise.
Reminds me of the road to the fort. Sitting there in the cart. Never could have imagined you and I would be the only survivors. Strange. How fast life can change.
It'll only get tougher from here on out.
Oh, I wasn't really complaining. I know what I signed up for.
The last couple days have certainly been eventful. Almost feels like everything we thought we knew about the world was wrong.
Well, plenty of people live their lives without taking a single step outside their city. But we haven't the luxury of ignorance, I suppose.
We're almost to the capital. Quiet now, and stay sharp.
Milady! Welcome back, and thank you for making the trip.
After so long, I am only surprised anyone remained here who yet remembered me.
Surely you jest, milady.
Pay me no mind. I heard of the king's death. The skyline is full of unfamiliar figures. 'Tis a testament to how long I've been away.
It's the guard that's changed the most. It's just chaos and politics there, arguing over matters of succession. Feels like we've lost sight of who we're even protecting. Not to mention talk of monsters at the border. We've nowhere near enough soldiers to deal with them on top of everything else.
After tomorrow, the city will calm. Once the formality of the funeral is past, a new king will be crowned. After which, I suppose there'll be no further need of a search party. Not many even remember we were searching in the first place.
The royal funeral draws ever closer. 1 day remains. Escaping the Nord mines, the party hailed a horse-drawn coach and returns now to Grand Trad, capital of Uchronia, the day before the royal funeral. As they gaze upon the city, flags of mourning fluttering in the wind, the magnitude of their mission exacts its toll on the heart.
Yeah, let's go. We're getting closer to bigger things. Again, sorry not talking, it's cutscenes, and I don't like talking during cutscenes because there's a lot of story, and I like the voice acting. It's really a good game to sit down and just like play and listen to the conversations.
Rain's the last thing we need.
Can this funeral withstand more misfortune? I've heard they don't have enough soldiers to keep the peace.
Oh, it'll be fine. All the aristocrats are bringing their own personal guards. I imagine boredom's the worst we need to worry about.
Let's not draw attention to ourselves. There's a hostelry tucked at the back of Sunshade Row, the Hushed Honeybee Inn. We'll talk details once we're there.
We're back in the royal capital.
Here we go.
That's terribly unfair.
Really not much to go around and see, so there's some dialogue, but let's just keep moving. I can't wait to get further in this game. Like, I can't wait till we get to start, like, so, cause like right now it's all story right now and things are building up. Of course, we've had our first two dungeons. Our first two dungeons, but
I just want some coin.
there's still like more before we get to like the real nook and crannies.
Got it.
Where are you going, Stroll?
Do you need something?
Damn.
Hey.
That's right. Well... yeah.
You know, like, I'm trying to not spoil anything. Sorry if you heard that, but I'm trying not to spoil some things because, like, I know who this guy is. I like this guy. Again, I will say this up front. I like every single character. Oh, we can't go travel. I like every single character in this game. They are all very unique, and I like them. There's not much more to say. Like,
The crowd on this street looks pretty rough.
yeah.
What is it?
Watch out for pickpockets. You can bet they'll all see you as an easy mark.
Hi, you there.
You want to fight, eh? If that's the case, then bring it. Oh. People on the streets, that sucks.
Oh.
This place.
Got it.
Let's go. And some episodes are gonna have to be a little longer than each other. Just because of what happens.
Papa, welcome home.
Well, hello, my Maria. I trust you've been staying out of trouble. These are, well, new recruits. Just enlisted.
So young. It's good to meet you. I'm Fabienne. This
Fabienne's so
is
pretty.
My business and my home. Manners, Maria.
Welcome.
Hey, I'm wasting away over here. Where's my order?
Maria, could you handle that?
Yes, right away.
You're back sooner than I thought. Something happened.
Something bad. Barely any survivors.
I see.
I didn't know Grius had a daughter.
I know I've already asked so much of you, but would you mind looking after Maria a little while longer?
Of course. It wouldn't be the honeybee without her. Now, as for the rest of you, after braving the frontiers with this curmudgeon, I'm sure you would welcome a warm supper.
Once we're done, we'll head upstairs.
It's so good.
Oh, spicy. I can't feel my tongue.
Oh, pipe down and eat, boy.
That was delicious, especially the meat. I wasn't expecting it to have such a kick, but it grows on you fast.
Red grass roasted beedle. Bird meat. One of her hometown specialities. She's risked a lot to shelter me and to help the resistance. I owe her more than I can say.
You said we were short-handed, but are we really the only ones?
I know we've plenty of independent agents fighting in their own ways, but it seems none could avail themselves to us, which means we're the only ones who can do this.
Still, killing Luis. That's not going to be an easy feat.
Grius, do you have a plan? Fill us in.
Midway through the funeral, in broad daylight. That's insane.
It's risky, to be sure, but we'll never find a better chance at confronting the man directly. Don't worry. I'll be the only one getting close to him. I'll need you to draw Luis's attention from a different location. All I need is an opening. And don't rely on your fancy powers for this, all right? It'll attract too much attention. Killing a man and slaying a beast are two very different things. This is all I need.
You're joking. You and that kitchen knife against an archmage. Isn't there anything we can do to help?
No, you'll just get in the way. Besides, this kitchen knife can slit his throat like the swine he is. A fast kill, if not a clean one. It's nothing I've not done before. Give me my opening, and the man's dead.
All right. Not much of a choice, I suppose.
One last thing. Keep Maria company a while, would you? The girl gets lonely on her own.
Aren't you at least going to tuck her in?
I've got to prepare tonight. Too much still needs doing. And best that it's done as far from her as possible.
And there's his fatherly side, I suppose. Sorry, but I'm going to bed early. I need a full night's rest if I don't want to be a liability.
Well, we've all been short on time to ourselves, but I'd feel bad leaving Maria all alone. Shall we go check in on her? At least?
Of course. Of course we shall.
Look at that.
Let's go talk to Maria. Maria is this game's Nanako-chan from Persona 4.
Please enjoy your stay.
Thank you. Hello. Hello, Maria.
Did you need something?
I can't sleep.
You can't relax? Your job must be hard. Oh, I just remembered. Papa said you have a strange book, and that I should ask to see it.
You like books, huh?
Well, I haven't ever seen one before, so I was wondering what they're like.
Want to read it together?
Really? Oh, but I still have work to do.
Don't worry, Maria. I can handle this crowd. You have fun reading upstairs.
Really?
Yes. You did a very good job today.
Let's read them. There's so many pictures. Are all books like this? Miss Fabienne taught me how to read a little. She said it helps with keeping the inn running.
That's pretty impressive that you know how to read.
Well, I can't do lots of hard words, but I like learning new ones. Plus, I like when people say I'm clever, so I've got to work really, really hard. Papa always says not to go into his room, so I wait for him out. I'm good at waiting.
Are you sure you're doing all right?
Yes, Papa's always like this when he comes home, but I'm happy he's here. Thank you. It was fun talking to you.
Let's do this again sometime.
Really? You don't mind talking to me?
Not
then it's
at
a
all.
promise. You're helping Papa with his job, aren't you? So, be safe. I've heard his job can be really dangerous.
Pinky promise!
The pure-hearted maiden, Maria. Within her dwells the virtue of the healer. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
We unlocked another archetype and another bond. Maria's a good one. Again, for the main character, I want to unlock all of them, so...
I wonder if Papa will stay for longer this time. It'd be sad if he had to leave right away.
I'm sure it'll work out.
Okay. I think I'll try to read a little bit more, and then I'll go find Miss Fabienne and go to bed. Alright, I'll try to read this part now. In this country, the something king hears the voices of the city and protects their way of life. What's this say?
Society's purpose is to protect its citizens. This is a basic principle of this utopia. All are equal, all live in safety, and the rich and poor are as one, with no gaps, no conflict. All are friends, deserving of help. Basically, it's a place where there's no fighting, and everyone always gets along.
Wow. Where is this place? No one gets left alone there, right? I wish I could go. Can I read a little more?
We're probably not going to bed anytime soon.
Very cute, though.
As dawn breaks, so begins the procession to the Grand Cathedral.
The King's casket has left the castle. The procession will take the main streets to its destination, the Grand Cathedral. I'll have you blend in with the guards posted there. On my mark, you'll create a distraction. Draw Luis's attention.
What, with the soldiers? But our uniforms are...
I had Fabienne patch them up.
In the state they were in? That must have taken all night. Let me see.
Thanks for keeping Maria company yesterday. I'd appreciate if it wasn't the last time.
Don't worry, I'll handle it.
I appreciate it. The girl just has trouble making friends is all. We're gonna split up as soon as we leave. At the Grand Cathedral, we'll pose as guards to cause a commotion. I leave the rest to you.
I'll see to everything here, don't worry.
Papa.
I'll be back tonight. Be a good girl while I'm gone, eh?
We can read a little more from my book, all right?
Really?
Once we're back, let's all have dinner together.
Yes, please.
Be careful.
See you soon.
Can I save? Sometimes you can't tell when you can save, when you can't save.
Once it's over, we'll regroup back here at night. I'm counting on you.
We'll do our best. Right then. Let's get ourselves ready, then head for the Grand Cathedral.
Let's go. That reminds me.
Let's go.
What is it?
No need to look around just yet.
Yeah.
But we must go visit someone. Oh, it's gonna show us that he's there.
Huh.
More is everywhere. So we go in
Where
here.
was I?
Something special is gonna happen.
Fascinating.
Here's an exclamation mark.
Well then.
I realized something. Archetypes.
What?
He's gonna give us our he's basically like the girls in and Elizabeth in Persona. He's gonna give us tasks based around our archetypes or certain missions that we gotta do.
That means... Because you see...
So we gotta get the healer to rank 10. And we get 3 hero incense to that.
Please.
Leave it to me.
Yeah.
We gotta unlock the healer
Yes,
first.
that's right. But for that, this research.
I'm about to sneeze.
How delightful.
And basically we can inherit skills because of our for our archetypes, which means we can learn skills from previous archetypes that we have unlocked. Sorry, I don't mean to sniffle. I randomly got a bloody nose. Damn weather change.
I see. Fascinating. This right here. All right.
And we have exactly 1,000 to unlock it.
Of course.
Really?
Oh.
And for unlocking certain studying certain archetypes, we increase our we get certain hero incense to based on how many we study, and this goes for everyone. So like if I had him study these 3, then I would get a little bonus, which I do eventually do for all characters. I give them everything, but I only focus them on certain ones. So, but for now, we're gonna end the episode here because a lot's about to happen in the next episode. So if you guys like what you've seen so far, make sure you like the video, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And again, thank you guys for joining me on this amazing game. I will see you guys in the next episode of Metaphor Refantazio. Bye bye.